Hello all, and welcome to another episode of Primal Nerds. And today, I'm just going to give you a sneak peek in the Sealed Tournament event that I actually played in this past weekend on February 27th. At DZ Comics, you guys, if you've watched our other videos, we did a promo for them. Really awesome place. It's our LGS. We love them. They love us. It's this whole love relationship, and we rather enjoy it. So anyways, we were doing a tournament there for the new Future Foundation set. These are the pools that I had. You're going to see it. We'll do some commentary for the video just to give you a brief rundown of like how the teams played and how they were all done. We played at the normal 300 point range, and with all 10 figures, I came up to exactly 325 points. So I was barely able to field a 300 point team because these sidekicks are so cheap. Then the points go a long way. But anyways, and be sure to stay tuned at the end. You see I have 4 boosters here. 2 of them from a previous video. If you haven't watched it, go back and watch it for your chance to win these 2. At the end of this, I'll tell you how you have the chance to win these 2. And with that being said, you can actually put in to win both if you're lucky. So stay tuned, and I'll tell you how it's done. Welcome everyone to DZ's Comics and Games. Today, we're going to play a little Heroclix. So, alright, let's see what we get. Oh, no. Okay. Not really, was it Valair? Invisible Woman is my rare? No, it's not. Oh, Alex Powers is my rare. Okay. This is my next box. What? Well, Red Ghost. This was, this is going to be a hard, okay. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so not the best pulls, but let's see what we got to work with. This is my team, 295 points. I'm pretty much going to try and see what sidekicks can do. Now, my first opponent, on the other hand, had almost an entire scroll army to come up against with, and it's pretty formidable.
Right, so I'm going to take Elijah here.
Now, Elijah, her special ability, if she starts in hindering terrain, she actually gets a +1 to her attack and damage on her charge attack, which is really, really good against that thing robot. Which, by the way, with sidekicks is amazing, because not only does he get his own turn, but if there's a sidekick, that he can actually give them a power action to give him an additional either attack or movement. And throughout this whole series, you'll see that I was playing it wrong, because Thing Robot actually gets to choose 2 things. So he gets his movement, and then the sidekicks get to choose either to move or attack, and the other sidekick can choose the other one that wasn't chosen the first time. So technically, he gets 3 power actions in 1 turn.
Oh, okay. Oh, you know what? Did I have leadership in there? Let me see.
Now, I know if you're sitting here looking at my team, you might see something, that Invisible Woman right there. I messed up, because I should have played her at her lower point cost, because she's only 40 points. That would have given me enough points to actually use the Invisible Woman scroll to add into my field. That means I would have actually gotten to use all 10 figures I pulled from Sealed, because this set is so low point costed that it's just completely ridiculous. And this video clip is actually out of order. This is the one that was supposed to come from the one before the one you just saw. My apologies.
Alright, let's see what.
Now, I didn't realize how cool Red Ghost was until I used his free ability, or his power action, where he actually gets to create 3 of those monkeys. And if you actually take the time and actually look at what those guys do, it's pretty impressive. I mean, you got one with telekinesis, one with charge. There's a leap climb in there too. I mean, just all around, just has every baseline covered. That's fun. Also, a little tidbit of information too. If you're running sidekicks, use Invisible Woman. The sidekicks all get to use her defense of 18. Sidestep, so he's gonna go 1, 2, and when he does that, after resolutions, I may move a friendly sidekick up to 2 squares.
Okay.
So this is just another really cool sidekick ability right there, captain ability, where, I mean, they're getting a free movement from Alex Powers here. I mean, sidestep isn't like gonna game break or anything, but that's pretty cool. Now, at first glance, it might seem kind of weird that I'm bringing Vil into here. Yeah, Vil's got a flurry, so it's get the double attacks and everything, but it's pretty weak. But the thing is, you always forget about that invisible woman back there. So his defense, or her defense, is always at whatever hers is, invisible woman's is. So at 18, man, that's pretty good. I mean, you got to get through that. And then on top of that, you got Robot Thing there that is really wrecking house for him. So he's got to prioritize who he wants to take out here.
And she's got the scroll team ability and she has shape change, so I get to add 1 to my shape change. Still want to do it?
Yeah, I got to. Just go ahead.
He let go. Nope.
That works for me.
That's the opposite of.
Okay, so a 10 on a 17.
Okay.
And I will tell you this right now, on this game, the dice gods were not in favor of anybody sitting at this table. Movement is... I messed up. Okay, he's gonna move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So bad. Hey, look at the scroll. Look at the scroll thing right there. That's the coolest one.
What's this defense?
17. You may also be wondering why I have Monopoly houses or hotels on the board. It's because I didn't have the Dyson token set. It didn't come in when the sealed event happened. So I didn't have the monkeys there to represent what Red Ghost could do. So I had to use Monopoly houses in proxy of them. But it worked.
Okay, I'm going to... Oh. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. This guy's going to charge right in here and I'm going to quake.
Nice.
And then the single target will be...
Now at this point, I actually thought I was doing good, like gaining some ground. I got some guys in there. That scroll, Mr. Fantastic, was going to poison and kill Elijah and get some damage done. Yeah, that didn't happen because good old Ben Grimm sat there and punched me in the face. And crit hit me and pushed me all the way back in the wall. So yeah, that was real fun. Which one took out? I will have to say, even though it was sad knocking out Spider-Man because he is my favorite boy, it felt good actually finally taking somebody out on his forces. Because on my side, as you can see, he's doing some work. So on to round 2. Round 1, I lost by 10 points. But round 2, he got himself a puppet master and everything. This one's going to be a hard fight against Robert. No. Now, we had camera issues, and at this point, we're a little bit roughly more than halfway through the game here, and you can see everybody has been just collecting there into this hallway in the foyer, and it's just an all-out brawl. There was fights, there was punches. He took out my Mr. Fantastic Scroll and my Thing Robot, who was doing a lot of work. Actually took out his Puppet Master, which was really, really cool. But that Dr. Doom and that Invisible Boy were just completely decimating my team. There wasn't much that I can do, and with Mr. Fantastic boosting everybody up and with his leadership, just amazing. But the only thing that was on my side during this was Robert's horrible dice rolls. Can't really say much. I had a few myself, but I was able to get some really good placement in and get some characters in there and get some good perplexes going on that I was actually able to do some more work than he was able to. 18 defense.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if I used her perplex or not.
You ignore pretty much everything except indoor blocking for movement.
That's all I can do.
I know it's not much, but I was able to take out his Valeria, which means more points for me.
10 on 17, need a 7. Penetrating Psychic Blaster because I don't know what his power is other than... And he misses. Of course he misses.
I know that I should feel good about the fact that he's not hitting me, but I actually kind of felt bad for Robert at this point because there was just no luck on his side, and I felt horrible for him because I understood because the last game I played, that was me.
Mr. Fantastic is going to punch you.
Oh man, come on now. It's just a poor kid. It's the last time we go to the Baxter building to be a part of a team.
9.
So 9 on a
16. I need a 7.
18,
On a, I need an 8.
19, because she's still perplexed.
Nope. All right, it's your go. No.
As you can see here, he took up my Jack power, but I was able to take out his Mr. Fantastic, which freed up a lane for me to attack his Invisible Boy and Dr. Doom.
10 on a 16.
18.
On an 18. Not.
Okay.
And Doom is going to outwit your outwit.
All right.
There you go.
So we'll take a picture of what you killed off over here. So this right here ended up being the last play of the game, and I ended up winning by points. I think 25 points to be exact. So as you can see, Robot Thing is a beast. We never thought he was going to be as good as he does. And actually, I was playing him wrong at the end because when you actually read his ability, it states that you get to choose one to give a power to a sidekick. You choose one that hasn't been chosen. That's either a movement or an attack. So he can literally move and attack in the same turn as long as you have 2 sidekicks to do it. And that's not even speaking for his turn itself. So he can literally have 3 actions in one turn. Unbelievably good. Like, just so good. Anyways, love that piece. The captains and sidekicks and allies, the abilities that those all share are just amazing. Invisible Woman sitting in the back, again, played her wrong too. I should have played her at a lower point cost to be able to bring the scroll Invisible Woman in to give me an extra body on the field. I didn't think about it. I just kept her in the back because she didn't do anything, just giving all my sidekicks that 18D, which is awesome. I love the mechanic for the captains and sidekicks. They need to implement this more in other sets. You can easily do this with X-Men. Avengers, you could probably do this. Well, man, I don't know about Avengers because everybody's a hero. There's really not any sidekicks. So, but X-Men, I can see that with X-Men. It's always just students. But anyways, on to what you're waiting for, and that is how to win these 2 boosters. All you have to do is be subscribed to the channel. Like this video and comment on this video. Let me know what power or ability you like from this set. Also, what figure, if you guys played in a sealed event, or if you didn't get the opportunity to play in a sealed event, what sealed team would you guys come up with to think out of this right here, what would be really good? Or if you see my opponents and what they had, what you would have built with theirs. I mean, there's so much potential in this game, especially with the set. It's just amazing. So like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell notification too to get more content like this. We're going to do more giveaways in the future. But get a chance to win this. And again, if you haven't watched it, go back and watch the pack opening of this set for your chance to be entered in the contest to win these. The drawings will be held at the end of Sunday is the last day that you can actually participate and join into the drawing. And on Monday of next week, we will announce the winner of both sets of these boosters. So stay tuned. May the gods be forever in your favor. And good luck. And as always, later, nerds. Oh yeah, and by the way, what's up, Robert? Nice meeting you again. Hey, just let you guys know, if you're ever in town in Moore, Oklahoma at DZ's, hit us up. We would love to play against you. Play some games with you or whatever. You can just ask Robert. He got to play the sealed event against me, and we had the most amazing time. And again, shout out to you, Robert. Thanks for being a fan, and thanks for playing.